Dartmoor. It's about 4:30. Sorry, 4:30 in the afternoon, evening, dark fairly soon. We just had a short walk in. Again, it's been a little while since I've been out camping, and it'll probably be a little while since I'm back out again. So just bear with me. Keep watching the old videos to remind yourself. New subscribers, subscribe. Old subscribers, stay. Don't go anywhere. Plenty more to come. Just bear with me for a little while. And obviously like all the videos that you see. Back out on Dartmoor. I had to bring the Trailstar this time with me. I thought I'd bring a proper shelter this time. So we've got the Trailstar. I've got it pitched. It's a it's a westerly wind at the moment, but I believe it's going to turn kind of westerly or northerly later on. So I've just got the Trailstar pitched so that the back is partly westerly, and this side here is, sorry, that's the north, and then this is the west. So if the wind does switch, sorry, bloody idiot. So that's pitched westerly. Downwind westerly, because that's it's a west wind at the moment. But the forecast said that that makes a lot of sense. The forecast said that the wind could turn northerly, so I've pitched it slightly this way, so even if it does go northerly, then we've still got an edge into the wind that way. I was wanting to pitch down that way a bit. Ooh, which reminds me, I need to get water. I was thinking of pitching down there a little bit, but it was a little bit damp down there, so I decided to pitch up here. So yes, just reminding myself I need to get water. Well, good evening everybody. It's sort of mid-evening time. I was just watching a film, relaxing, chilling out. And I thought, I forgot to do any filming. I was so relaxed. So I thought I'd better get the camera out. So we'll have a very quick look around camp. I think this is going to be a short video. Maybe a title is Tony's got a short one. Maybe not. I bought my boots again because it was again just a sort of a short walk. I don't really relish soaking wet feet on a short walk. Ugh. I was so comfortable watching a film. Let's have a look. I don't think it's going to be that cold. It doesn't feel 4 degrees. Yeah, it doesn't feel as cold as the forecast was saying. The forecast was sort of saying 2 to 3 with feeling like -3. I don't think it's going to go below 0, in all honesty. But we will see. I brought my warmest sleeping bag, so I sure as heck aren't going to get cold. Tiny bit of condensation, but very little. Lassie is settled on her mat. She was lying on the grass there for a while, and she really doesn't like lying on this mat. I don't know why. because it's obviously a bit warmer and drier and everything, but she looks a bit bedraggled at the moment because she's molting twice a year. She's got a super thick, long coat, and twice a year she molts for the England cricket team. She'd probably do better at she'd probably do better than the English cricket team actually when it comes to molting. So yeah, so she's molting at the moment, nearly finished now, so nearly all her sort of really thick coats come out. So probably lucky it won't be too cold tonight for her. I did put in a few I've got a few towels and things like that I can put over her if necessary, but she looks warm and comfortable enough at the moment. I think I'll be going to sleep soon. But as you can see, I've brought the Trailstar with me. And I've pitched it fairly low. I had pitched it a little bit lower than this originally, but it was a bit on the low side for getting it in. So for getting in it. God, I've got one track mind. So I sort of raised it up a little bit, just so I could sort of make getting inside a bit easier. Anyway. And yeah, so there's a little more sort of gaps around the bottom, but you know, not excessive gaps. Anyway. Oh dear, I'm tired. But it's been raining on and off. It's actually stopped the last sort of half hour or so. It's actually stopped raining, but no rain has got to me, which is good. I have to say, it is nice to be back into a large shelter again. Those small shelters, they're kind of fun for summer, but nothing really beats something with a bit of space. It's funny, when I'm in the tent, when I'm in the Acto, I'm kind of thinking, oh, this is nice being in a tent, even though it's a bit sort of mummified, even though it's a bit like being in a coffin. It's kind of, you know, in some ways it's kind of cozy. But it is, I have to say, a bit on the tight, cramped side. So nothing beats the Trailstar for wind resistance and space, or the Supermid for sheer space. So as I say, on this occasion, that's why I wanted to bring the you know, the Trailstar back out again, because this thing is just, you know, if you're by yourself, this thing is just so luxurious for space. It's unbelievable. I really do think if there's just one of you, there is only one shelter to get, and it's the Trailstar. Because, as I say, it's been raining on and off for a few hours, and I've had total protection. And yet, you know, I've got so much room in here. You know, it's just, if it was raining really hard, I think about something hard again. If it was raining, you know, you could, you know, you just pitch it, get underneath it, and okay, again, I know you can in a tent and all that sort of thing, but you know, you've got so much room under here, you can, you know, you can do a ton of things under here while you're preparing, you know, your bedroom area. You've got all this room over here that just, you know, basically is kind of unused space. Maybe maybe we could rent it out. We could probably rent out that little section over there. Anyway, I'm going to carry on and just get ready for bed, and I'll see you in the morning. Good night. Well, good morning. I didn't do my customary in-shelter good morning this morning. I was too comfortable or forgot, or not quite sure what. But anyway, good morning. I've eaten, packed up most of everything this morning. It's not freezing cold, but I'll wager it's pretty darn cold. So I'm going to carry on packing and then shoot off. I'll just give you a quick look around camp. As you saw last night, it started raining after I got into the shelter. It rained steadily throughout the night, but luckily this morning has been quite pleasant, sunny, although as I say a little bit cool. There's been a couple of little showers coming from, like, you sort of wondering where the hell is this water coming from, this rain. But anyway, I'm gonna carry on packing up. I do apologise that this has been a very short video. As I said last night, I will get back to doing more videos and things like that. Just bear with me for the moment. Please, as I say, please keep watching and subscribing and all the stuff that all the other YouTubers say, and we'll keep going. Okay, and I'll see you all again soon. So there will be more. Thanks.